Hey guys, welcome to my channel Elite Wrestling World. My name is GhostSaad. Thank you guys for joining me right here on AEW Dynamite post-show review. Dynamite was a very good show tonight. We are building towards Grand Slam Australia, which is going to be a fantastic event. We start off with Brian Cage versus Kenny Omega. Feeling out, Cage targeting the midsection with shoulder blocks, back body drop. Brian out to the floor, Kenny calling for the Terminator dive, but Archer gets on the apron to block. Omega knocks him down with a big boot. Brian drops Kenny into the announce desk. Archer and Don get their shots in. Cage throwing Omega around, out to the ramp. Omega with a Liger bomb, V-trigger, so close. Kenny with electric chair. Kenny Omega wins by pinfall with one-winged angel. Post-match, Callis family attacks, but Will Ospreay makes the save and he and Kenny work together to send Archer and Brian Cage packing. Fletcher appears, Takeshita arrives, holds the title in front of Kenny and they start brawling. Fletcher hits a suplex on Omega, Takeshita takes him down. Eventually that numbers game wins the day and Callis family stands tall. Ricochet makes his entrance. He soaks in the atmosphere before calling up a picture of him stabbing Swerve on the Tron. Strickland's music plays. Nana appears behind Ricochet and cracks him with a chair. Strickland appears but Ricochet bolts and makes it out a door. Next is Hurt Syndicate versus Mark Briscoe and Private Party. Chaos to start. Briscoe on MVP, Redneck Kung Fu in the corner, MVP with elbow drop, tag made and it's Sheldon on Cassidy. Pop-up dropkick takes Benjamin off his feet. Bobby lifts Mark but he fights out, jumping reverse stow, so close. Big chokeslam from Big Bob, Sheldon throws Isaiah across the ring, MVP hits a drive-by on Mark. Hurt Syndicate win by pinfall with a superkick from Shelton Benjamin on Mark Quinn. Jeff Jarrett makes his entrance. Enter MJF. He says Jarrett has yet to learn the definition of the word humbling. Jeff interrupts and MJF screaming at him. He then apologizes for losing his cool. He says Double J is the last thing you see before your favorite wrestling company dies. He calls Jeff an alcoholic and says he'll send him back to rehab. But make sure your sexy MILF wife sticks around, because MJF is a big fan of Corinne and when he's done with her he'll ship her back to him so he can know what a generational talent and an Olympic gold medalist's balls taste like. Jarrett says everything he just said is stupid. As the saying goes, we all marry our mommies because Max's old lady is nothing but a call girl. And the night Max was tearing it up with Ospreay, his old lady was doing her version of 60 Minutes in the parking. MJF says he's nothing like Jeff because he didn't need his daddy or his company to make himself. MJF made MJF. No one cares about Jarrett just because he was best friends with Owen Hart. He thinks he's owed a grand finale. Jeff had enough and unloads right hands on MJF. Security swarms and Corinne backs him off but MJF uses her to make his escape. What a promo segment that was. Fantastic back and forth. Next is Christian Cage versus Hook. Christian makes his entrance and Hook blindsides him on the ramp. Hook choking Christian in the ring. Cage changes tactics. Cage is in control. Hook manages to throw him to the floor. Hook goes to stomp his hand on the steel steps but Christian gets away. Looking for redrum, Christian steps up the ropes and Hook lets go, letting him crash to the mat. Shibata tries to even the odds but Cage takes him down. Hook locks the redrum, Cage is helpless and calls his squad. HOK wins by disqualification. Post-match, the Patriarchy swarms but Samoa Joe is back. Joe holds Kip in place so Shibata can PK him. Next is number 1 contenders Casino Gauntlet match. Mariah May is on commentary. Chris Statlander and Jamie Hayter start the match. Collar and elbow. Hayter drops her with a big boot. The countdown timer ticks. Megan Bayne is out third. Bane drops Statlander with a vicious lariat, vertical suplex on Hayter. Julia Hart is out fourth. Hart and Hayter get into it on the ramp. Willow is out fifth. Willow getting into it with Megan. Kreese comes from behind on Bane. Willow and Kreese work together. Toni Storm is out sixth. Storm with snapmares. Kreese wipes out with Cannonball. Storm with a hip attack. Holly Cameron is out seventh. Holly with a schoolboy. Hart spits the mist at Cameron. Storm picks her from behind. Toni Storm wins by pinfall, becoming #1 contender to the AEW Women's World Championship. It's main event time on Dynamite. Jon Moxley versus Powerhouse Hobbs for AEW World Championship. Moxley with an elbow, hammering elbows in the corner. Trading strikes, Moxley with mounted punches in the turnbuckles. Climbing up after him, tearing at Jon's ear, biting it, and Moxley crashed to the floor. Moxley bleeding from the ear. Marina attacks Powerhouse on the floor. Moxley takes him back inside, while clobbering him. World's strongest slam. So close. Jon grabs a cross-arm bar. Hobbs breaks away, out to the ramp, and Yuta runs down and hits a Busaikuni. Powerhouse back inside, straps it down. Jon slips out, sleeper hold. Marina Shafir blasts him with the briefcase. Moxley covers him. Nitrogen monoxide good. Paradigm shift. Hobbs won't stay down. Bulldog choke applied. Jon Moxley wins by referee stoppage with the Bulldog choke, retaining the World Championship. Post-match, Death Riders attack Will's leg. Rated FTR make the save. That's the show, folks. Please guys, like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching Elite Wrestling World.